Hey guys, my name is Anuradha. Welcome to our channel GK Guidance and Knowledge. Happy morning to all of you. Today we are going to discuss about marital rape. Why it was in news? Because a recent case in Chhattisgarh High Court has reignited the debate about the non-criminalization of the marital rape. Even though many legal amendments have been done in criminal law for the protection of the woman, the non-criminalization of marital rape in India undermines the dignity and human rights of the woman. Because I think marriage is not a license to rape, consent is everything. Let's begin with the question. Our today's question is: the non-criminalization of marital rape in India is a dreadful slur on the dignity and human rights of the woman. We have to comment on it. It means we need to provide the details about the non-criminalization of the marital rape and the why it was a dreadful slur in the dignity and the human rights of the woman. What are the impacts on the woman and status of marital rape in India? And some details, some reports about it, and finally the way forward and conclusion. Let's see the significance. It can be asked in GS Paper-1 under the headings of Silent Features of the Indian Society, Role of Women and Issues Related to Women. Here are some thoughts of Rahul Bose. You can use them in your answer writing. If men won't support the right of the woman to take equal space, how is the equality ever going to happen? Women don't need our protection. They need the freedom to be who they want to be. An introduction would be: domestic violence in India is an entrenched problem and it has only been exacerbated in recent years. According to the National Crime Record Bureau, in short NCRB, Crime in India 2019 report, about 70% of women in India are victims of domestic violence. One such manifestation of this domestic violence is marital rape. Marital rape, the act of forcing your spouse into having sex without proper consent, is an unjust yet not uncommon way to degrade and disempower women. Today, marital rape has been impeached in more than 100 countries, but unfortunately, India is one of the only 36 countries where marital rape is still not criminalized. Even though many legal amendments have been done in criminal law for the protection of women, the non-criminalization of marital rape in India undermines the dignity and human rights of the woman. Here is the status of marital rape in India. The definition of the rape codified in the section 375 of the Indian Penal Code (IPC) in short includes all forms of sexual assault involving non-consensual intercourse with a woman. Non-criminalization of marital rape in India emanates from exception to section 375. As per the current law, a wife is presumed to deliver perpetual consent to have sex with her husband after entering into marital relations. Main cause behind the marital rape is lack of proper law, patriarchal mindset, lack of awareness about their rights, and which makes them more vulnerable. Then there is Indian law on marital rape. At section 375, the IPC section deals with the rape status, sexual intercourse by man with his own wife, and the wife not being under 15 years of age is not rape. Section 376 of IPC, which provides punishment for rape states the rapist should be punished without imprisonment and fine unless the woman raped him is his own wife. Domestic Violence Act 2005 provides civil remedy to the marital rape. Then Section 122 of the Indian Evidence Act prevents evidence of marital rape from being admissible in court unless it is a prosecution for battery or physical or mental abuse. Here is some reports and data. More than 2/3 of the married women in India aged between 15 to 49 have been beaten or forced to have provide sex regardless of their socio-economic position. As per the United Nations Population Fund, 1 in 5 men has forced his wife or partner to have sex as per the International Men and Gender Equality Survey 2011. Over 104 countries across the world have criminalized marital rape. India, Saudi Arabia, Pakistan and China have not it. Then marital rape against the legal and constitutional rights, which are doctrine of convention. Non-criminalization nature of the marital rape emanates from the British era. The marital rape largely influenced by and derived from this doctrine of merging the woman's identity with her husband. And fundamental rights violation of fundamental rights, violates of Article 14. Marital rape violates the right to equality enshrined in the Article 14 of the Indian Constitution. That it also violates the Article 21, which is right to life, which includes right to health, privacy, dignity, safe living conditions, and safe environment, among others. Then these are impacts on the woman. Mental health impact include depression, anxiety, emotional distress, suicidal thoughts. Then marital rape and violence also undermine children's health and well-being. Marital rape victims and are more likely than strangers and acquaintance rape victims to experience multiple rape incidents. Then victims of marital rape may remain in the marriage for a variety of reasons. These includes fear of more violence, loss of financial security, a loss of sense of self-worth, then also and false hope that their partner will change. Then increased domestic violence and unwanted pregnancies. Then our way forward would be J.C. Verma committee raised such issues. We need to implement their recommendation as a law which set up in the aftermath of nationwide protest over the December 16, 2012 gang rape case, which is Nirbhaya case. In 2013, the United Nations Committee on Elimination of Discrimination Against the Woman, in short CEDAW, recommended that the Indian government should criminalize marital rape. We must implement it, and which also improves our nation's rank in the Gender Gap Index and Gender Equality Index. Then women rights awareness programs. Awareness campaign based in the Kenya can provide shelter, counseling, patriarchal and practical and legal advice and other services to survivors on the gender-based violence. Educational and prevention programs on local, state, and national levels can be initiated for spreading awareness among them. Then also need to increase women's connectivity with NGOs, which is non-governmental organizations, and self-help groups, which is in short SHGs. Then provide more education to women. Then emphasis on the women's empowerment with the schemes like Ujjwala schemes and one-stop center schemes. Then also need to make properly implement the laws and regulation of marital rape. Then our conclusion would be India now provides a separate legal identity to husband and wife. Therefore, it is the need of the hour is being marital rape within the preview of the rape laws and ensure women's safety. It also helps us to achieve our sustainable development goal, gender equality. Then these are some data about the percentage of currently married women aged between 15 to 49 years who have experienced sexual violence in the 2005 to 2006. Here is West Bengal is on the top position having 21.1. Second one is Rajasthan having 20% and Bihar with 19.3%, and the lowest is Meghalaya, then Mizoram with 1.4 and Himachal Pradesh with 1.6% data. You can also mention these things in your answer. So this is it for today. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Also provide your suggestions to improve. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.